Well, my name is Kweku Asante. I'm a journalist and a press freedom advocate. Over the years, my work has focused on fact checking, dealing with disinformation and how disinformation connects with democracy, also pushing for press freedom, safety of journalists issues here and then sometimes do investigative journalism as well. And over this period, I have done a lot of work with the UNDP. UNDP has been a great pillar that supports the work that we do on the front of media freedom or press freedom, on the front of independent journalism, and providing support in that regard to a good extent. Some of the progress we have made with the work we do here in Ghana with regards to journalism, independent reporting, press freedom issues, UNDP has been a good partner. Well, essentially, the media is germane to our democracy. The SDGs are about ensuring development, and which is really what the work is about. One, shining the light on the progress we have made. Two, exploring the gaps, exposing the blotches, the mistakes, the abuses, drawing the attention to stakeholders, to duty bearers to say we are falling in terms of uh, access to water, potable water. We are making so much progress with regards to education, or we are falling behind, and things like that. Look, I work with the Media Foundation for West Africa, and where we have the fourth estate, an investigative journalism outlet. In a few days to come, we are releasing a documentary on Ghana's free SHS. This program has been a very groundbreaking education intervention that has increased access to education in Ghana. But on the other side, it has also come with myriads of challenges and problems that is also drawing back quality education. We tell a story, open it up with facts, accurate information for the public to have, conversation based on these facts, with the aim of drawing the attention to duty bearers to block the ills, correct the wrongs, and ultimately ensure that the program is successful. This is one way of doing that. And across many fields, whether it is about access to electricity, free expression, maternal health care, every other issue, the media plays a very significant role in what I have enlisted before. Yes. In many ways, often when we talk of AI, we think of only its negative sides, right? But in both ways, one, it is facilitating the work of the media, right? When we talk about press freedom or media freedom, we are looking at a space where the media is able to freely do their work, freely report, make impact, essentially, do some good work that can bring a change in society. What AI is doing is, one, offering tools to journalists, helping them do their work easily. Some routine work that ordinarily, you would want to use a pen and a paper to do. Some of these platforms are helping. Even how we engage with our audience, right? Content, summary and all that. But on the other side, it is also having its impact on press freedom. Essentially, one, we see a lot of how audience consume our content. Media work, journalism, it's about the the consumption of news, and how therefore we derive some benefit from that consumption in terms of financial sustainability. So for instance, if you are a news online platform, you depend on the views, the clicks people come to make, the Google AdSense and other platforms that you make monies. Today, the AI platforms are summarizing news and bringing it right at the doorstep of consumers. Today, when you go to Google and you're looking for information, it will no longer bring you a link for you to click. Google AI will summarize it and give you the information there. Unless maybe you want to read more, then you have to go in there. All those ones are taken away from the media. And then also AI comes with its own disinformation issues, right? anytime disinformation is thriving, there's a certain legacy liability that the media suffers, right? Because disinformation thrives, people think that the information space is polluted. They think that it is the media that's not doing it well, but doing its work well. But there are a lot of complex conversations that come in. And then talk of how AI platforms can also be used to track the movement of journalists. It's all about predicting, outcomes. Large language models learn data. They are able to analyze and say, this is the step forward, this is where this is likely to go. In regimes where there is some suppression of media freedom, AI platforms can be used to track media houses, movement of journalists, media workers, to be able to even tell that from here he will move here, they're going to do this or that or that or that. And that can contribute to suppressing, silencing, gagging, arresting, detaining, and all forms of abuse against media. So it's something that we need to look at it holistically from its good sides and its bad sides. Well, at its own level, the media must ensure some zero tolerance to hate speech, especially our radio and TV platforms. You invite people to come into your studios to speak. There is the need to first let them know that this is what you stand for. When people make some of these abusive claims, hate claims against some religious group, some ethnic groups, tribes, if you want, and all the other forms, it is the responsibility of the media, for instance, to call them to order. You know, correct, stop the spread of the hate speech. Disinformation, for instance, that sometimes is intertwined with hate speech. People will be spreading a certain narrative about a group of people to say, these people are like this. And you see, or these people are like that. These people, when you see them, it is violence. These people, when you see them, it is this kind of thing. Then you see a whole blown out media, a whole big media house pick such narratives and sharing such stereotypes, such tropes and things like that. They all need to be put in check. But importantly, the media needs to be very careful or conscious on who they select to be on their platform to speak. What is the track record of this individual? You know, is this person going to contribute to the concept of cohesion, social cohesion, unity, or is this person coming in to spew hate, bigotry? So we need to be careful on people we empanel. We need to be careful on our programming. We need to be careful on even when programming is ongoing, how we steer the conversations and things like that. I would say we should give a lot more platform to civil society actors, stakeholders who are more conscious about social cohesion, unity, and things like that.